Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. I am here to do the North Node in Virgo Timeless Collective Energy Reading. So that will be for those people who have a North Node in Virgo. And if you are new, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you again so much for coming back. I want to start off really quickly with my bell to set the intention of cleansing out this energy in my room and also cleansing yours. So if it will be loud, it's louder than I think it will be. So just turn down your ringer or whatever it is. Okay, here we go. Wow, that actually was kind of faint considering other times I've done it. So there might be some sort of, like a background energy or something. There's something about that energy. Okay. I do want to say also with this, I want to call in your ancestors, mine, your spirit team, my spirit team to all be here to help guide you. And so I want to do that by saying a prayer and encouraging that energy. It says, may divine love open the inner eye and bring perfect insight that I may faithfully read the energy and serve truth. May all beings recognize whatever they need to take the next step on their divine life journey at the perfect time and in the perfect way, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding. So be it. All right. And we are going to start off with the Winged Enchantment Oracle. You can't really see it, but the Winged Enchantment Oracle. So it's all about birds. Well, that was weird. Okay, let's start this again. All right, what can North Node and Virgo be aware of right now? Okay, well, this was up and at 'em. This one was kind of, playing around. All right, so Eagle. Talk about some strong energy right there. Wow, number 10. Definitely feels like an energy with the way this looks. It's like calling in a very high level spirit into your life so that you can both co-create together. And okay, so what did I mean by that? I didn't mean like you're finding some new spirit out there. No, I meant your ancestors or anyone that's in your like spirit team. There's a high level soul wanting to tap in and help with you. And then we got number 29, the Robin. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to go with number 10, the Eagle. Here we go. It says, I am Eagle, the thread that binds you to spirit. I am the great sky dancer. I am your ascension made manifest. I am power and flight. I am the one who soars highest on the least amount of effort. I am faith in that which carries me. You have been called to evolve, and I am your guide. Your soul demands growth, and I am your nourishment. I am your signal to climb higher, push harder, and let go. Allow the final push, and then float freely on the changes that are coming. Bless you. My little kitty sneezed. Do not attempt to steer the process. You may have become too rigid in your spirituality. Clinging to dogma can hamper inner flight. Enlightenment will not come from books or classes. It is a lifetime journey. You may not know when the next thermal is coming to lift your wings, but have faith and make the leap anyway. Break the chains, learn to soar, get outside of your head and fly. And the poem is, you are gaining altitude. You are reaching the sky. You are limitless. You are eagle. Beautiful. And let's see how 29 meshes with that. Robin. It says, I am Robin, the song of renewal. I am reoccurrence and eternity. I am the promise that life will keep spinning. I am ancient, bringing forth the spring from the deep chill of winter. You were expecting me, as I reassure you that the ice is thawing. Your own winter must have its spring. It's time to align and know which season you're in. It is time to rejuvenate, time to awaken. The hibernation of your talents and dreams has no place in my medicine. I am cleansing like the rain. I am flowing forward like the river. I am your wake-up call at sunrise. Keep your world going no matter how thick the ice has formed. Something needs tending. You are the caretaker of your own soul. You are your own change. Renew yourself and rejoice. And the poem is, you are new beginnings. You are invigorating. You are upward growth. You are Robin. I love it. So it really feels like you need to push yourself outside of your own little, comfy, cozy nest. You can't sit in this little nest anymore. It's time to grow. It's time to fly. You've got to do something that moves forward. And just know it's like, oof, you are so being called to do this. So if you have anything right now that is calling you to do something different, acknowledge it and go with it. This is going to be an oracle card on the masculine energy within you or externally of you. You'll know however way it applies to you. But we all have masculine energy and we all have feminine energy inside of each of us. And we got Jade Emperor, organization. Wow. Let's see. Jade. Wait. Here we go. It says streamlining, reordering, and decluttering will clear the way to a flow of natural, effortless action. Wow, he is one of the most beloved and most courted of the Chinese Taoist gods because of his benevolent protection and supreme organizing ability. Wow, he says, as a young deity, this Jade Emperor wandered the earth humbly helping humans make sense of the world. He taught them how to manage their settlements and their sorrows. To protect the humans, he also defeated the negative energies referred to as demons. Although he possesses a loving energy more than that of a fighter, there are many accounts of the Jade Emperor retreating back to himself to gather his energy and strength in order to have the knowledge and power needed to conquer significant evil energies. It is because of these deeds that he eventually became the administrator of the immortals of the heavenly ruler. Wow. It says having a clear and workable environment enables you to achieve much more in a less time as well. Creating some simple systems can increase your flow of positive energies, such as prosperity and creativity. Take this opportunity to streamline your life. I think that's super prevalent and pretty spot on for a North Node in Virgo. What are Virgos? They are super organized, almost sometimes to a fault, because if something isn't going perfectly, they see that as that and they go, and they get too caught up on the fact that it's not perfect, when in all actuality, it just needs to be done. So I really feel like that was pretty good for a North Node in Virgo who's trying to go, their destiny is to be very Virgo-like, right? Or see the qualities of that and make something out of it so that you have your destiny is lengthened by those qualities, I guess is what I was trying to get at. But so I think that's really pretty, how this is a perfect one for y'all, especially because not all some of y'all might be Virgos, but that does not mean all of you guys are Virgos, right? And it's hard. Like, I am not a very tidy person. Or is that, wait, I don't know. But my point is, it's very hard for me to like have everything in a place, like its place. There's no other place. No, I have stuff everywhere. So I would not be a very good Virgo. And that's what I'm trying to get at, is that this is something here is telling you how whatever's being called in your life right now is really helping you achieve this North Node energy. What is your feminine energy getting the help of or experiencing right now? Thank you. Ooh, Pomona. Sorry for that light. Pomona. She has a bountiful basket full of all the yummies that you need to keep you sustained. And the word is plenty. Pomona. Here we go. It says, trust that you have enough. Ask and you will receive. It is time to prune back the dead wood in order to grow. Nourish yourself and the earth. Wow. Pomona reminds us that we have unlimited plenty in our lives and in the natural world, and that we need to cultivate and care for it in both a literal and figurative sense. We can stifle growth if we do not choose to prune back the unnecessary things in our lives. For most of us, these are always some aspect of our lives we would like to change. These things may take the form of an outmodeled belief, a bad habit, a damaging pattern, or a plain and simple fear. Pomona was certain her garden would suffer should she have a partner, but once she was able to let go of the idea, she made room for her partner and a more fruitful garden. Often, with these unnecessary things, we need to make a decision to finally leave them behind or cut them out of our lives once and for all. Just as Pomona holds her pruning knife ready, we too need to be ready to use our own true wisdom and courage to free up our natural capacity for growth, whether it be cutting free a person who no longer fits well into our lives or cutting out an old limiting belief that will make room for something new. Okay, so definitely we have two. I mean, I love how these almost they just fit so well together. Like cutting away the old and organizing what you have. Beautiful. Okay, let's get into some tarot. This is going to be the Urban Tarot. I love this one. The artwork is so beautiful. It's all set in New York City. Valor, 7 of Wands. That's like a protest energy, isn't it? But it's holding on to belief that you have and defending it at all costs. I think that's interesting because one of these we're talking about this, the eagle. That's what I set it on too. The eagle was talking about maybe, and there was this one too maybe, I can't remember, but it was talking about holding on to an outmodeled belief or dogma. So there is going to be something. Are we going to see this? Like, is this going to come at us, or are we going to have to like dive deep on it? Ooh, got 10 of Swords here. You know what this is. Yeah, you do. 10 of Swords is, it says ruin at the bottom. But it's let's see. I want to read this card because this, I can't even understand what this picture is of. It definitely looks like a syringe. I want to read this one because this is ruin. Okay, it says, the cost of endless analysis is the loss of hope. The cost of endless control is the death of freedom. Perfect understanding leaves no room for faith. Jeez, that's kind of... Okay, that's what I was afraid of, what that was. With the syringe, it did kind of look like some extracurricular activities that isn't so healthy for any of us, but is highly addictive. But it says, with the 10 of Swords, we look out onto an empty wasteland knowing that it was our choices that brought about the wholesome destruction. We look back across the charred wreckage of our life and understand that it has been our doing. We have done terrible things, created great pain, and at each stage we believed we had no other choice. Now we fear that it is too far, too late to try and change. What was begun with cruelty in the 9 of 9 finds its ultimate dark fulfillment with ruin in the 10. Yikes. Yeah, this is brutal, man. So you know what this is, 100%. I've got to read this because this is so beautiful. Like, I know I'm being called to read this because, again, I sat here and just stared at this card going, I think I know what it is, but at the same time, it's not outrightly like what it looks like. But it says, we see here a spoon cooking over a candle flame and a syringe slowly drawing the poison in. I would not wish this to be interpreted as a peachy anti-drug message. It was not simply my intent to say here that hard drugs will lead you to ruin. Instead, I wanted to conjure that sense of hopelessness that comes from being trapped in a painful cycle of addiction and seeing no way out. There are many forms of ruin and many roads to find it. Unable to see past the destructive consequences of our own choices, we choose finally to quiet the terrible clamor in our own mind by any means possible. All right, so this is very much something that we don't, but I need to say this, the 10 is the ending. So it's the peak, it's the pinnacle. You can't go any more after this, okay? So if this truly is where this energy is, where you're like, there's like a hopelessness, but also still like knowing that you're managing it, you're doing this, you're choosing it, then that's the hope right there, knowing that you have a choice still. But you need to cut away what you no longer need. Okay, this is not it. Come on. What more can... And that was dark. That was so dark. So dark. That might be one of the darkest cards in this entire deck. But 10 of Swords is brutal. It hurts. I mean, it's 10 swords. It's the max swords you can get. But like I said, it's an ending. And when you cut away things, you open yourself to growth. What can North Node and Virgo know right now? Thank you. Oh my gosh. When I pulled it out just right now out of the box, I forgot that at the very bottom was the instruction card. That still is a sign. Maybe you need to go back to read something. There is something you're going to read that is going to help you know how to play the game, or there's just something that's going to help. There's going to be something coming at you that's you're going to read or take in, and it's going to help you tremendously. It's like the rules of the game. I just want to keep saying that. You might not have known that you had, you're like, I've been doing something for so long, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Like, how do you win? How do you succeed? How do you get further? There's going to be something that comes that's going to literally just be like, step 1, step 2, step 3, So be open to that. Thank you. And we've got an interference and the Fool with 8 of Swords and the Major Arcana, the Fool. So we got Wands and we got 2 Swords. 8 of Swords is going to definitely be, it's the self. There's something that you have literally held yourself to, something that you have possibly seen on TV. This is conditioning. The TV is a conditioner. They condition you to what they want you to see and know and feel and understand and believe. Every single thing is a conditioning mechanism, I guess. I don't know. So I feel like this is something that you are conditioned to be okay with, or you liked it because of, but you have found that it did not stimulate your growth or yourself or your soul like it would, or it actually was at a detriment. But it's all here. It's in your internal guidance system. So but I really feel like you are ready to be free. But when the Fool energy is here, hold on one second. Are you going right now?
I need my shoes in the car.
They're in the car, yeah. They're in the bag. It's unlocked. But it's dark outside. I really don't think you should be walking all the way over there. A jacket.
In the car.
Okay. Sorry, thank you for being patient with that. I think you're on a ledge. You're ready to go. There's something else. There's something else out there, right? The Fool has everything they need to move forward on a brand new adventure, a new thing. It is done with all the old. Cut out what you don't need so that you're ready for this new adventure. And I think you're just absolutely done feeling like you're not enough. And it says here on this card, the word they chose was interference. And it's with the TV. I don't know if many of y'all, what age group we've got here, but back in the day when you had a TV like this, it's static behind. And that was interference. When you couldn't get to a certain channel, there was something that could, intercept the wavelength. So your TV came in kind of glitchy, So it's just interesting how there is something here where you feel like, I just feel things crawling on me right now. I mean, really, honestly. And you just want it done. You want other things to not be in your way. That's what it is. You don't want, even though this is an internal feeling, you feel like there's things that you have no control over getting in the way. And all you want to do is be by yourself. Right? You only want to deal with it. You don't want to have anything else outside of it. Can you please clarify this? Guys, this is a pretty heavy energy reading, but I'm telling you right now that the more you know, the more you can be prepared and move through it. We have letter S, so that could be someone's initials. SU. Could be, it says us. I can't show you, sorry. Or the US. I mean, you might be just so fed up with the freaking, if you live in the United States, you could very well be so fed up with everything that you possibly see on the TV at this point in time. We got a letter J. We got JUS here. So like, I don't know, just another letter D. My goodness. Oh my God. And G. Out of this entire thing, all we've got is 5 letters. And none of them are spelling a word that I'm seeing here. Just go. Just do. Oh my God. Another letter. I'm serious. The probability of this is unreal. We make this like make sense, because I mean, I doubt the viewer has this many friends involved with that many letters, right? But this is a collective reading, so it is. Oh my God, another letter. Okay, so this must have something to do with communication, although this doesn't say anything, but swords are thoughts. And, oh, by the way, it was Y. Swords are thoughts and words and communication. So there must be something that you are communicating here that is going to be a game changer for your own personal internal peace. And we got broken spoke. Finally, we got something that wasn't a letter. But what's a broken spoke on a bike? It's just a hassle, right? It's something you have to fix. Sometimes the wheel doesn't even keep spinning. It messes up. It's something that has to be immediately fixed. Or you walk it, you know? You can't ride it though. So something is going to be immediately needing to be fixed. Like you're going to know it's immediately. But I'm going to put all that back because all that was a little too much. Although that was down there first. Obstacles and challenges. And it does say King of the Mountain. But what is a King of Mountain? King of the Mountain is, you know, the best. He's a conqueror. But what did it have to take? It took a lot of work. It took a lot of steps. It took a lot of you know, what's the word for it? Preparing. But it is, you know, the only one that can actually get to the top is someone who actually is attempting to. You got to attempt to do this. We got clouds in my coffee, silver lining, and drifting with ease. I really feel like this isn't going to be a fun conversation, but it is going to be a healing one. I've been saying this for the last couple months. Hard endings bring beautiful beginnings. The harder the ending, the more beautiful the beginning. And I've experienced that. That's true life. Like, after I've been divorced, after a divorce, even the most strongest ones that you're like, I wanted that divorce so badly. You couldn't even, like, no, there was nothing that was going to change my mind. I needed that. I needed to get out. But that was still a hard choice. It's a very hard thing. No matter even if you want to or not, it's still hard to get away, you know? Divorce is not easy. But for most, it's worth it. So, that's just one example. That doesn't mean that that's what this is even talking about here. I'm just saying, hard endings bring really beautiful beginnings. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, see? State of bliss. Internal peace. I know there's two people there, so that might make sense to you as well in your situation. But to me, I really feel like whether there is another person involved or not, the bottom line is that it's your internal space that needs to be always cared for and maintained. And I really feel like there's something here that is just going, reiterating that you need to take care of you. So, well, this was very hard and weird, and I don't know if I covered it or even made sense, but all I know is that that's all I'm going to get from this. So I hope this helps you at even in the littlest bit or a lot. So if it did and it resonated, please comment, please like the video, and subscribe if you want to be alerted when I do other videos, because I don't just do North Nodes, but majority of that is right now. So I don't know what I was about to say. Anyways, I am wishing every blessing upon this in your life. So stay strong. And remember, there was a cleansing and renewal moment here. So it's not like this forever. All right. Y'all take care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.